Bank Holiday Monday action comes from Arbour Park this afternoon as Dulwich Hamlet travel to one-time Isthmian rivals Slough Town. Hosts have taken 8 points from their opening 6 games since promotion was achieved in May, but following a good draw against Torquay, they lost 1-0 at East Thurrock on Saturday. Neil Baker and John Underwood have rung the changes for this game, with 6 fresh faces coming in. Dulwich's difficult start to life at this level continued on Saturday, as despite dominating possession against Gloucester City, another defensive error saw them concede and slip to a 1-0 defeat. They make 3 changes as Ming, Tomlin and Figuera start in place of Abrahams, Papo and Akinyemi. The host won an epic FA Cup tie here between the sides last September. Can Dulwich exact some revenge and earn 3 important points on the road? Here's Dobson over the halfway line. He comes. He's in field at the moment, not on the left-hand side. Covered a lot of ground. He's gone for goal from distance. And it's a good 5-10 yards off target in the end, but allowed to shoot from about 25 yards out. Play that good pass out. Simon Dunn on the left wing. Fluid football again from Slough. Spreading the play out to Saws, one flank to the other. Saws running at Ming. Onto his left foot, goes for goal, long way over. Excellent start from the home side. Another shot from distance, but another one that's not troubling Edwards. Again, Turner outside his area, clearing the ball downfield. Tomlin picks him out. Oh, Cook's giving it away in a bad area, and Dobson has got goal side of him. Anthony Cook has amended for his error, and is pushed over by Dobson. Well, it was a sloppy pass from Cook, played it into the path of Dobson, who had ground to move into. Maybe could have taken a shot on earlier. Oh, send this into the area. A lot of pace in these throws and flat trajectory again. It's headed on. In there was Ben Harris. It was over a couple of Dulwich heads and Harris met it well. But destined for the top corner, it's not a million miles away from giving Slough the lead, that header. It's going to be a real weapon for Slough this afternoon, the long throw. Cook to Tomlin from the throw-in. That wide with Anthony Cook. Tomlin again, first time ball in. Towards Figuera, who goes down in the area. Like he was being held. Figuera's asking the question of the referee. No one really, apart from him, doing so. Figuera started to go for the ball. Cook made a point of running towards it. It was a great ball at the top by Gavin Tomlin. Slough send a cross in, good ball in as well. A header straight into the arms of the goalkeeper, Perry Coles. It was at the far post. Louis Saws a lot of pace in that cross. Cook had got up well, very good clearance from Anthony Cook. It's Harris who was closest to him. Dobson, 35 yards out, he's gone for goal. What a save, Edwards. That is a really, really top draw save by Preston Edwards. That was flying into the roof of the net from Dobson, and Edwards diving away to his right has tipped it over his crossbar. Best save of the afternoon by a long way. Do have the corner. Dobson takes it. Headed on, that's an easier save for Edwards this time. Again, the player heading it on was Harris. Cargbo. Cook's grown into this game. Bowes chips up to the middle. What a ball that is, it's Clunis. Oh, well, that's a wonderful ball by Dominic Bowes. And Clunis was in behind the defence, but luckily for Slough, Turner had read it, and as soon as Clunis got the shot in, Turner was there right by his feet. Smart bit of goalkeeping that from Jack Turner. Bowes has just played the pass of the match, that's for sure. Cook's been caught out by the flight of that ball forward by Turner, and Wells in behind him. Into the area, low cross. Crew pokes it on towards his own goal. Kamara got a touch, back to Dobson, fires whoosh wide of the near post. Edwards wasn't getting near that. Only a foot past his near post. Both sides creating chances. Entertaining first half here at Arbour Park. He goes wide to Louis Saws, who's on the left-hand side. I haven't seen him on this flank this afternoon. His cross was dealt with by Cargbo. Figuera second best against Togwell. Kamara got a toe poke on that to keep it away from Coles for a moment, but he's chipped it over the top. Coles to Saws in behind, low centre. And Quay Taylor well positioned, 6 yards out. Anywhere will do from him, out for a throw-in. Edwards furious with his defence. He's put a lot of good throws in so far, Hollis. Another one in towards the 6-yard box, helped him by Carew to lead Togwell at the far post. Saws strikes a shot at goal. Charged down by Ming. Togwell sends it across, still out there to support. One drop for Cook, did drop for Harris. And his shot from 18 yards out is saved comfortably by Edwards. Edwards looking for Akinyemi. Helps that on. Good strength from Dulwich's substitute. Can have 2 minutes of additional time. Vose to Clunis, lays it off for Tomlin. Carew, Dulwich have bodies forward in this attack. Carew chips it out to Cook on this near side. And they find the chance, maybe take the lead before the break. Running at Soars, held up by Louis Soars. It's Cargbo who crosses in the end, and Tomlin who heads down into the arms of Turner. Not the tallest man in the field, Gavin Tomlin, but found space between a couple of defenders. Ming looking for Tomlin from the throw. He's good at holding the ball up, can't on that occasion. It's back with the home side. Taylor's struggling for pace here against Dobson, who's got him behind. A heavy touch, though, took it too close to the goalkeeper. Taylor just exposed a little bit there by the pace of Dobson. Slough, as was mentioned during the half-time break, with the best chances of that first half. Dulwich weathered the storm. Early chance here for Louis Soars in behind, though. That's our second half. And a great early goal. We've had 20 seconds of the second half. And a ball in behind found Louis Soars between Ming and Taylor. And took it on before he got into the penalty area. Fired across Edwards. And Dulwich, just as they did on Saturday, have conceded an early goal at the start of the second half. And it's Louis Soars who has fired beyond Edwards. Terrible start for the Hamlet, a lovely finish. Edwards could do little about that. He's made some good saves in this game. Dulwich has to dig deep, perhaps. Come from behind again this season. Took 3 points against East Thurrock, coming from behind. Loose ball. He's found the way through to Ben Harris, who took it on. Just outside the penalty area. Hit across it slightly, and it's out comfortably for a goal kick. Turner again, long ball, causing a bit of problems. Clunis and Tomlin win it back off Sam Togwell. Tenacious work from Dulwich. Cook crosses, that's a better looking ball in over Akinyemi. Ming's round the back. Can control. Opts not to cross, uses Vose instead outside the area. And get onto his right foot and send the ball wide again. Cook just inside the area. Does he want to go for goal on his left foot? Yes, he does. Good save by Turner, palms away for the corner. Full stretch diving to his right. It's a strong fist by the goalkeeper. Better from Dulwich. Haven't seen that too often this afternoon. Cargbo, Carew, Cook in space. Down the right if he can play him in, he does. Cook, another ball in. Akinyemi 1-1. Dulwich level, Akinyemi the goal scorer off the bench for his second of the season. Excellent work from Anthony Cook. Put it on a plate, Akinyemi wasn't going to miss from a couple of yards out. Wonderful cross from Cook. Put in a few crosses in the last few minutes. This time Akinyemi meets it and Dulwich draw level. Here's Vose. Tomlin, look at the space he has in the middle of the park. Out to Cook. Coming inside this time, Anthony Cook. He's gone for goal from distance. And it's off target. Can't force Turner into a save this time. Dulwich have woken up, that's for sure. Can't overstate how great a cross it was from Anthony Cook. And Swords helps out on the other end. Edwards has been beaten again. Long ball. Offside flag is up. Oh, Dulwich a bit fortunate there. Perry Cole stuck it home. Carew. Deep with the ball moment. Cargbo. Go along. Akinyemi might be in behind here. Brings it down, Akinyemi. Is there a shot for him? On the right foot. Akinyemi off the outside the post. Turner was not getting that. Akinyemi came inside of both Hollis and Fraser, wrapped his foot around the shot. It's hit the outside the post and gone to safety. Akinyemi loses out to Wells. Down the Slough left. Ben Harris beats Kamara to the ball into the area. Ben Harris across goal. All the way through for a goal kick. Just needed a touch from Dobson arriving at the far post. Davies. Sits off the shoulder of Big Zit. No, it's a hand of his arm. And take it quickly, Dobson. Sends in the cross. It's a good looking ball. Helped on. What a save again by Edwards. Flying to his right. Ben Harris denied yet again by Edwards this afternoon. The second really top draw save he's made today. Flying to his right. He is a really good goalkeeper, Preston Edwards, and just showcasing that again. Dobson in. It's Hollis who's there. Got in front of his marker. Vose. Shrugged off the ball by Lee Togwell, who gets away from Vose and looking to get away from Cargo. Low cross, blocked by Taylor. Out to Harris. Step over and gets in the shot. Off balance and curls it over the top. Davies. Out to Harris. Has the better of Ming. And keeps it in play, gets in the cross. Coming together between Coles and Kamara in the middle. Coles is making a meal of it. Here's Dobson. Got an advantage here. Slough was a foul by Cook in the build up to this attack. Gets past Kamara, drills it in. All the way through. Edwards got a faintest of touches on that. This will divert it away from his goal. Corner kick. Makiniemi's onside. Driving towards the area now. Is there a cross? No, back to Dom Vose. You find room for a shot pass, drop of the shoulder. Vose will shoot. Tame in the end, skipped into the arms of Turner. Back inside it comes again. Vose, drop of the shoulder, beats Lee Togwell. To his right is Carew, takes a touch. Shot deflects into the path of the Clunis. Dulwich of a second. Clunis in the right place for that deflection. And with 5.5 minutes to go, Dulwich lead by 2-1, and Clunis, just as he did last season here, has the goal. Great work from Dom Vose in the build-up there. Teed up Carew to his right. His shot deflected into the path of Clunis. In space behind the defence. There was a man back who played him onside. Took it on early, fires into the bottom corner. Turner couldn't do anything about that. Dulwich packing the penalty area. Oh, they need to defend this well. Long flat throw again. Cook knocks it down. It's come for Dunn. In comes the shot. And the final effort has gone wide. Wasn't really a shot, you'd say. Deflected off Dunn more than anything. Couldn't react quickly enough.
Always came forward. They attacked in different ways and caused us a lot of problems. And we knew we always had to be on our mettle to be able to withstand it. I thought we started the game quite nervously. We were sort of a little bit all at sea. We had a different formation, and it took a bit of time for the boys to actually get it right in terms of what we were doing. And I think we weathered the storm, and credit to us for that. Once we got past that, we started to look a little bit more of a cohesive unit in the first half. And then we saw it through to half time, and then we really reiterated what we wanted the boys to do in the second half. And I thought that we was a lot more brave and a lot more disciplined as individuals and as a team.
The first half was a bit sluggish, like we weren't really in the game. We were giving away balls that we didn't need to give away. But after coming in and Gav talked to us and got into us that that's not the way we play. We had to come out with a lot of more energy, and that's what we did.
On a personal note, you must be pretty delighted. Took your goal well, could have scored a second one, unlucky to hit the post as well, and you look like you really wanted to sort of run your socks off all afternoon. Yeah,
just want to make sure I stamp myself in this league as a proper striker, as a good striker that scores, and just keep my shirt as much as possible.
I thought when he started on Saturday, Dippo looked like he was trying to impress, did a lot of things right, man possessed, winning every ball, and then when he came in today, carried on that, and he looked like he really upped his game and took his goal well, and could have scored another as well, ran his socks off.
I think Dippo is one of those, if he gets a lot of minutes, his fitness levels are better, and straight away he starts doing things that maybe he can't do when he's not as strong and fit. So he's had a few more minutes now, and he's starting to look a bit more sharper. That he played to the level that I know he can play. We've had Dippo here a long time now, and there's more for him to come, definitely.
What will this win do for the squad? Obviously, it's been a barren spell. We've taken 1 point from our last 4 games. Can you use this as a catalyst to go on?
100%. I think once we keep doing what we're doing, keep going the way we're going, and we just score our goals, then we'll be fine. We'll be definitely fine.